back into the show. Time for some 814 eats. I just said, was that part of your plan?
A diabolical plan.
Sean Knight of Maine Bay Berry. What do you have up your sleeve today?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Great.
We're good.
Fantastic. Now that you're here.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
We're in the fish fry season, right,
Yes.
right about the middle of it. And we've had so many people, we've been doing these recipes like every week up on the show.
Yeah.
And people were saying, do you have something we do that's simple, like a sandwich that we have? And we said, well, why don't we do like a fried haddock sandwich? And we sell this fish at the store. It's a beer battered haddock. It's fantastic.
Ooh.
It's actually the same fish that's used out at the Warrismark Fire Department when we do the fish fries every Friday.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you're going to have something to do on a Friday, go out there and check it out. We'll be there enjoying some fish as well. And this stuff is really tasty. It's really easy to make. And I'm going to run you through a couple different scenarios of different types of sandwiches you can make with the haddock.
Okay.
So if there's one that really appeals to you, it's great. I have a spicier one. I have a plain traditional one. And I have one that's a little further out there that you just found out about before we went on the air.
Yeah,
So
that's
it involves
your master
sauerkraut.
plan.
You're like, sauerkraut and fish? What's going on here? So we have that one also. So we'll have a bunch of different choices here.
All right.
So what we're going to start with first here is we actually have some fish frying right now. And this is our beer battered haddock. It comes in about an 8 to 10 ounce portion. So they're very big. So I cut them down to half sizes so we can fit them on a bun.
Right,
And
okay.
you don't have to. See how easy that is?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So just a little bit of oil.
Just a little bit of
Right
oil.
in the pan.
Yeah, you don't want to overcook it. And you don't want to oversplash it too. So you let those sit there a minute.
Okay.
Cool down. And then we'll put some more in here. So it may spatter just a touch because there's a little bit of water on the outside of it. So just be careful.
Yes. I know, my mom always cooked like this.
Yeah.
I think she's invincible from hot grease.
She might be like armor hands here. The other option is if you wanted to do this in an air fryer, you could do that too. So a lot of people have air fryers
They
now.
go that route.
All you gotta do is just brush a little bit of oil on the outside of it, then put it in the air fryer. It'll crisp up just like this. So that's another option for you if you don't want to use the open flame. Just do an air fryer. It works out really well.
All right.
So we have those going. They're about 4 or 5 minutes on each side, so they'll just do their thing as we're working through the process here.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple different tartar sauces we have available. Okay. So we're going to start with basic tartar sauce here. And then we're going to add a little bit of some fiery chili pepper.
All right. Nice.
And then we're going to do some garlic here and some other herbs.
All right.
A little bit of onion powder. A little bit of smoked paprika. And we're going to give that a really nice stir.
So you can kind of doctor it up.
You can. So this one will be a little more smoky, spicier option. If you want something a little bit different flavor to it, you can go that direction with it. It's really, really tasty, but it's a nice change up. Yeah. You smell all the flavors coming in.
Oh my gosh.
Was it paprika?
It was a smoked paprika.
Smoked.
Yes.
That kind of gives it that. Okay.
Yes, you got a little bit of a smoked flavor to it.
Yes, pretty color.
It'll have a little spice to it as well.
Okay.
So we have that as an option. The next option we have, if we want to pull the tartar sauce down right there, Jack. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's actually one we sell at the
Yeah,
stores from Stonewall Kitchens.
Oh, nice.
It's actually a tartar sauce infused with dill.
Okay.
And it's fantastic. It's really, really good. So this is one I use usually at home. It's this one I go with. So we have that as an option.
Yeah.
Then we have a traditional tartar sauce down there for you.
Okay.
So when all the staff start coming down and making their sandwiches, they can choose from 4 different types
All
here.
the options.
Customize. Yeah, I love it.
And yes, the question that you have with me regarding sauerkraut. So you go to Maine, and typically you will find some restaurants, more restaurants than not, will actually sell a haddock Reuben, which is sauerkraut, Thousand Island dressing, and then the fish. Yes, and if you go to Florida, typically it's a grouper Reuben. So I've had tons of them down there.
That's
but
different.
in Maine, it's usually a fried haddock Reuben.
Okay.
And you think, yeah, Jack's face is like, what are you talking about?
It sounds good, actually.
The combination actually is really, really tasty.
I love a Reuben.
So we're going to try it with fish today, too, if you want.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Yes.
So we have that also.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So we can start assembling if you want. We did some toasted buns. I did a little bit of butter. Toasted the buns so they're nice, warm, and crispy.
You always want a toasted bun, usually with seafood, right? Just in general.
That's right. Always goes to smell the butter and the fish.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
So we'll put a piece of fish on there for you. We'll take one that's not so hot, especially when you take a bite. Up on there. There you go.
And then we just start building.
You can start building. So we have some sweet onion over here, some butter lettuce, tomato, and I know Jack likes warm, so we have some fresh jalapeno, some pepper jack cheese if you want to throw that on there also. And then you just build away. We have some lemon if you want to spurt some lemon on there. You can do that too.
Wow. You are too good.
Seriously.
You're too good to us.
Well, we make sure we feed you well down here.
Oh, you do indeed.
Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
And it's an easy setup. So if you want to have people come over and do this, it's really simple to do.
People love stuff like this where you can kind of just do your own thing, right? For whatever you want.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And you guys were just at, what, a seafood convention?
We were. We're up in Boston at the Global Seafood Convention, and it was very busy 2 days. Hundreds and hundreds of vendors there. We got to talk to about 15 of them that really worked with what we do in our business. And we're going to be bringing back some new exciting products soon, and I think it's going to be a really, really big hit. Yeah.
Look at this.
Gosh, look at the juice
A little bit
flipping off that
melty.
thing.
A little bit
Oh boy, here we go.
messy. All right.
Here's the big reveal.
Dig
I
in.
know. Can I fit all
Do
this
the
in my
haunch.
mouth? That's
Yeah.
the real question. Don't answer that.
I didn't say a word. So.
Ooh, listen to that crispiness in that. How is that? She's speechless.
Really good. The kraut works as that, like, pickled flavor, I think.
Yes. So it pairs well. It's kind of like the tartar with the dill and the pickle. This is just a fermented cabbage instead, but it works really well. Yeah.
Gosh.
Look at that sandwich coming together, Jack.
I know, right? So I love building it like this, right? Just
Look
kinda-
how pretty the color.
Yeah, look at that.
So yeah, get your hands on some of this, whether you stop by in-store or head over to the fire department to get their fish fry. And you can make your way out.
We're open every day but Monday, 6 days a week. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We're very active on social media. We always have a Lenten special every Friday, and this Friday will be our cod loin, so really nice thick pieces of cod. People love them. You can fry them. You can do whatever you want with them.
It's delicious, Sean.
I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you love it. Good
Thanks
to
for
see you.
sharing.
Thank you
Thanks, guys.
so much, Sean.
Enjoy.
Of course, anytime.